Good evening, everybody. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Can you hear me? Is it coming through? I'm tapping the mic. Hello. I think it might be coming through okay. Potentially. I don't know. But welcome back, everybody. We are on Train Sim World. I really hope this mic is working. So we're a little bit late to this tonight. I was ready to start about 1 hour ago, but the webcam basically died. If I do that, it's dead. It completely died. Basically, everything died on the PC, and I've managed to, save some things, but the webcam's dead. So yeah, no idea what's happened there. That's why I don't like PCs. They're too confusing. Hopefully you can hear me. Do comment below if you can hear me. I'm just loading up the chat now. We're going to be in the 700 going up to East Croydon on this run. Just coming into the chat now. Well, that's good then. It works. Lovely. Well, that's good. Right, let's hop in. So it's been a bit of a nightmare trying to get it all sorted. So there's no webcam tonight as well. It's broken, or the PC's broken, meaning the webcam's broken. So yeah. Where's that go? Is that going to Lovers Walk? Oh, it is. Right, let's get the train set up. Just do that. Put the doors on this one. That one, I think. There you go. Left door's released. Get up and get these bits on. That goes on. That goes on. That go on. I think that's everything in this one. I wish I was just on by default. It's so much easier. reading the comments and also trying to put my mic somewhere might be a bit better for it. Let's put it there. Yeah, I mean, hopefully you can hear it okay. Hopefully. I haven't got the road yet, so we've got to get the DRA on. Set the lights, which I think I've set for these ones. Daylight, there we go. Right, I'm coming into the chat now. Oh, whoa, I don't want to turn spin around. Let's see. Mic's not that loud. That's no good. That probably means the mic's broken then as well. Bit quieter than usual. I wonder if it's using that as the mic. Hang on. Hopefully it's not using the webcam as a mic. Like it somehow thinks it's a mic instead of a camera. Let me quickly, bear with me everybody. Let me quickly test that, however I do that. Bear with. Right, you should be. Oh, but that looks a lot noisier. It's just it reset all of my settings. Yeah. There you go. Should be okay now. Hopefully. It says to lock the doors, but we've still got the red signal. Unless it's yeah, something's coming in. So we're waiting for that. We're on the PC for this. We should have the that's all set up, which is good. Oh, hang on. I've not even set. Hang on. You're gonna watch me doing all this. Been a bit sporadic, right? Let's see. Right, you go away. That one, that's the one we need. Assign controller. That's the one. Yep. Right, that should work okay now. Let's try that again. You go away. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Start callback. Right, that should work okay now. Let's try that. And that is doing absolutely nothing. It's a disaster. That's better. Good. I know why it's doing that. These things are too confusing. All technology is too confusing for me. There we go. That's what we need to do. We somehow enable that. Enable, yes. And then we then disable that one. Disable, yes. Wait, enable. Hang on. Throttle, go away. You off. No. Right, that should work fine now. Should do. Save, yeah. No, we're not going to the files. No. Let's try that now. Much better, although I do need to reverse it quickly. I apologise for the delays to this service. This was completely unexpected. Reverse direction. There we go. As yeah, I was literally just about to. I was going to go live at about 7:30, and I was setting up the. Oh, you got me joking now. That's not doing anything. Just setting up the. So it's turned itself off. Why have you turned it? Hang on. Not that one. That one there. That one there. Start callback. There we go. That's better. Ah, working. Give your PC a whack, yeah. That'd be cool, James. Right, let me quickly say some names. I've got the little Chromebook loaded up, so I can scroll. You're walking. I don't blame you, Zedgy. I don't blame you. How do I scroll up on this thing? Well, I'm gonna start. I see Flying Southerner, Shelley, One Dan, James, Wesley, Intercity. We got King Carrot. I think that is. Hopefully everyone's doing all right. Right, we're good to go. Let's do that. Get that off.
Driver, you have reset
So that's a forward. I've set it as that one. There we go. Right, now we can get going. Go via Preston Park Platform 2. What? First stop is Burgess Hill, apparently. Okay, well, really? We're not stopping at Preston Park. This is a 9 Tango. Okay, well, we'll do what it says. It says just go via. Right then. Right, let's go. So yeah, we're using the TSC-X controller for this. Hello Minion, hello George, how are you? Is there announcements for the 158? I think there's meant to be, but I don't think they're working. So, for now, they're not. No. There we go. Little brake test as we head out. Yeah, it's weird. We're just going to East Croydon on this run. Yeah, just to East Croydon. Said about 55 minutes. Do you think TSW should have C2C? I'd love that. Because you could sort of do the whole C2C network, couldn't you? Because it's not that big. Well, it is fairly big, but so you could have the whole C2C network, which would be pretty cool. Apparently not, James. No, apparently not. Although I think this is a timetable from a few years ago, so maybe for whatever reason they didn't then. I'm just going to go to East Croydon on this one. So after that I'm going to kick the PC and try and get things. I'm going to get Flying Southern around. He's my PC technician. Right, let's whack that up. I'll get a new webcam ordered for, well, at some point. Up to 40 for the time being. Hopefully, is audio coming out okay? Desktop audio, can you hear that? Can you hear that alright? Hopefully. Let's see, bro. Cool. Right, let's go up to 75. So not stopping at Preston Park. The 2021 audio's good. Oh, nice, Wesley. Yeah, I just thought it was the Bedford one. I thought, oh, we'll be all stops, but well, we're not. Oh, this is Preston Park coming up here, so we're not stopping here. Let's have a look on the map then. What does stop there? The Cambridge? Oh yeah, Cambridge stop there. This is an old timetable then. Here we go. The timetable's now the same for TSW. Oh, this is a mod timetable as well. This isn't the base game. This is a mod for this timetable. We are on the PC for this. But the BML does look old now, doesn't it? I mean, I've got a couple of mods installed. The 700 mod and the BML EP. But it does look old. Like this route does look dated and very dark. No, we haven't got the new weather mod installed. No, not for this. I'm gonna put that back to off. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it, James? Well, see, that was probably how it used to be. East Coast Mainline South. That was brilliant. That'd be really good. My advice for becoming a train driver: I'm not a train driver. I'm a guard. That's sort of the level down from a train driver. I didn't bother with any A levels or any of that stuff. If you're going onto a railway career, what's the point of having an A level? Well, that's what I thought. Well, it depends I suppose it depends what you want to do on the railway. If you want to go into the management side of things, maybe an A level would be somewhat useful. But train crew, probably not. I don't know, Shirley, I'm not sure. That's what I'm trying to figure out myself. I mean, Flying Southern, I thought it might have overpowered the USB ports in some way, or the webcam's broken, which has then tripped the other USB ports. Because at one point the keyboards weren't working either. So just very weird. Well, in my role we don't sign anywhere, just as you can go anywhere. Nice intercity, nice. Is that SimSig? Is that 4 Sims? We're up to 90 now. That's probably a good idea, Russell. Yeah, an apprenticeship on the railway, or the railway itself, yeah, definitely. They do a lot of engineering apprenticeships. Oh, it would, George, it would. I wonder who could do that. When will real-time trains add the X Northern Class 150? I don't know. Not sure. Nice intercity. That's one game I can't wrap my head around it. That's too complicated for me, SimSig. Like, I've wanted to try and learn SimSig, but it's just too complicated. Signalling is just not my thing. Probably is for this train, Shelly. I think you have to wait like 2 minutes for it to cool down, because it's like the TPWS which goes off. So yeah, I believe you have to wait about 2 minutes, and then the brakes will release. Going through Clayton Tunnel at the moment, and once we come out of this, we'll start slowing down for. No, not stopping there. Burgess Hill was the first stop. Burgess Hill. Well, I hope Burgess Hill was the first stop. I don't think we were stopping at Hassocks. So we could have a cheeky look at the HUD, but. No, I think Burgess Hill was the first one, wasn't it? So it's confusing, this timetable, because in real life these ones stop at every single stop. But it appears for this one, whenever it's set, they don't. Nice, George, nice. Oh, let's see, actually. Well, that's probably one way of doing it. Hey, awesome, King Carrot. Good for you. Very good. This is Hassock, so we're not stopping here. It's just to go via. I saw someone put that in the Discord server, Northside. That will be absolutely fantastic. Cannot wait. Multiplayer on there. Maybe if it's, you know, I don't know, it'll probably be turned down on console in some way. Would be brilliant. Cannot wait. Is there a release date for that, or is it just sort of like Euro Truck? It's sort of, it's confirmed, but there's no release date. Is it not, Wesley? Cool. Well, thanks everybody for coming in. Again, apologies for the delay to the service, but basically the whole PC just broke. So yeah. At one point the mic wasn't working, the keyboards weren't working, but I sort of managed to get them back. But the webcam's just gone. It's dead. Hey Richie, how are you? We are hiding, not intentionally. Yeah, the PC sort of just like had a tantrum and everything died. And the webcam sort of still seems to be dead. It does not want to turn on. Is it not, Shelley? Right, coming up to Burgess Hill. Sure am, King Carrot. All good, all good. Not a bedside table, a heated blanket. A bed heated blanket. You hide all the time. Hello, senseless. I said we're coming in a bit quick, but not really. 12 coaches right to the end here at Burgess Hill. Which I think we don't have. There's like another EP which adds in the Thameslink stop markers. Don't think I've got that one activated because I'm not signed into Dovetail Live. And for that one it's weird, you have to like enable it as a mastery. But I mean it's just to the end anyway, every stop. This is Burgess Hill. That one. No, not that one. That and that. Cool. Yeah, near enough on time. So we were a little bit late out of Brighton because of the Southern coming in. Right, next Wibblesfield next. Wibblesfield. Funny place name. Yeah, that's what Flying Southerner was thinking. Flying Southerner, he's my personal technician. PC person. Right, let's do that. And let's go. Yeah, it must have overloaded in some way. But I'm not smart enough to sort that, so that'll be one of the little Hamptons, that one. That'd be nice. That'd be, well, that would be relatively realistic, sort of. It is rich. Yeah, we got the TSC-X in, which I would show, but the webcam's dead. So, will I do any vlog style content soon? Probably not. I don't really know what I do really. I mean, it probably would be quite interesting recording what I do for work, but then that's probably not allowed. Oh, you're something at Wivelsfield. Right, slow down. Right to the end. Will you watch the 455 farewell tour? Probably not. I saw the Southern one, but probably not the SWR one. Right down the end. Again, we're coming in quite quick, but we're a 700, we're going right to the end. The brakes are pretty decent on here as well. It says the next train's to Eastbourne, I don't know about that. I think it's getting mixed up. Yeah, here we are. Right, that one, that one. Haywards Heath next. Nice, Richie, nice. Yeah, we're on Brighton Mainline. We don't intercity, no. No, sadly not. That sounds good though. Yeah, it would be cool, senseless. It would be cool. And also, it'd probably be a little bit distracting going around recording myself, trying to check tickets and stuff. There's all the privacy laws and stuff. Probably not worth it. It does need a remaster. I mean, I said at the beginning, look how sort of dated this route looks now. And this is with a couple of mods as well. It still looks pretty old. It's like East Coast Way. That route looks ancient now. Oh, I see, yeah, Intercity. Not entirely unrealistic. Yeah, not entirely unrealistic. Oh, did they, Wesley? Getting a train simulator controller for Christmas? Definitely. They are pretty cool. Let's get a flyby shot. Haywards Heath is up next. Let's zoom ahead and watch the train whizzing past. There we go, a bush shot. Gonna watch it from Wimbledon, Epsom and Dorking. Nice. They do they do King Carrot at the back of the train. Well, first class. That has those. Sounds a lot like a 350. Well, I mean the 700 is the Desiro City. It's the same family of trains, but just the city version. Nice King Carrot. Just thinking, what places will be open at about 10 PM where I could get a new webcam? Probably none. I don't know, any places which would be open at 10 PM? Curry's PC World. So a lot more 379s around here, awesome. I'm still yet to go on one. I just cannot for the life of me be bothered to go on the train up to London to go on one. I need to, I should, but yeah. Trouble is, in the role I do now, when I worked on the platforms, I always wanted to go out on the train on my days off. But now I work on the trains. When I think of going out on the train on my day off, it's like, oh, I can't be bothered. Oh, AWS. Oh, there we go. Press the button for that. Do you have a Tesco Extra nearby? Yeah, that's a good idea, Dan, actually. Would they be open at that time? What time do they shut? So I get it from Amazon, I've got to wait until tomorrow. Which, I mean, I know is not, not that bad, but there's a couple of things I'd like to record tonight. Because tomorrow I'm busy, so fired for speeding. Here we are, this is Haywards Heath. Looks like we're going to be waiting potentially for that one foxtrot there. Yeah, looks like that one's got the road ahead of us because we're running late. Oh, that's good then. There isn't really any set speed for cautionary signals, up to the driver really. Yeah, that one's going out ahead of us, that one. Which makes sense because we still got Balcombe. This is Haywards Heath. Back on time now as well. Nice into city. You've been on a train with a day off. Nice. AWS for a second. Hello, Sean. Always enjoy watching your videos. What are your favourite UK routes on Train Sim World? Oh, we can actually go, yeah, because there's another signal before it merges. Favourite routes on Train Sim World. This is one of them, although this one's like old now. Like old. And doesn't look that good anymore either. But this is one of them. What else do I like? There's so many routes to choose from now. My answer will probably change every month. Second favourite route. I do like South Eastern High Speed. South Eastern High Speed's good. Third favourite? Don't know. It's tough. Right, let's just sort of coast. Because round here there'll be a red signal. I am Dan, yeah. Closes at 10 PM. Yeah, that's a tech bit, isn't it? The man driving was from Croydon, migrated to Osterson from there. Oh wow, that's quite a change. It'll be a lot more peaceful in Ostersund. Nice, Wesley. Oh yeah, we've got single yellow. So following the Southern service, we big up Southern. Southern is like the premium service over Thameslink. Thameslink is like, when it comes to the GTR brands, Thameslink is at the bottom. Then you get Great Northern, then you get Southern, then you get Gatwick Express. Although Gatwick Express basically is just Southern now. It's broken, Nathan. It's broken. Literally broken. I was going to start the stream at about 7:30. And I was just setting up OBS. And the webcam died. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll just sort of, plug it out. We'll take it out and plug it back in. Usually works. Didn't work. Then the keyboard stopped working. And it was like, okay, I've had this before. This is never good. Then the mic stopped working. Then I restarted the PC. Then basically none of it was working. And I've managed to slowly get things back. But the webcam's just, I think it's gone. So I think that might have blown in some way. And then it's affected the other bits. About 10 PM. Nice, Nathan, nice. That's a lovely route, that is. Thameslink has first class, which is comfy. Yeah, that's a good thing. That is a good thing about Thameslink, is they do have the nice first class seats. But how often or not do you get loads of chavs sat in there? Whereas on a Southern 377, you'd have an OBS on the train who could kick the chavs off. Whereas on Thameslink, that's, yeah, doesn't really happen. Don't blame them, Kebab, do not blame them. Must be lovely up there. Yeah, damn. It just doesn't seem to. I mean, weirdly, the light, it's got like a little ring light round it, the webcam. That turns on, but the cam itself just doesn't turn on. So, yeah, something's not right with it. My laptop is on charge at the moment, so it's at the complete opposite side. So I keep having to sort of turn my head to the complete opposite side of my desk. That's why I'm going a bit more slower. Any southeastern services driver only. The metro services are driver only operated, but the regional ones have a staff member on them. Nice, James, nice. But it's good that when that happens. Oh, lovely intercity. Gatwick, sir. Not sure. It said I plugged it in and it said like what was it said? It basically said there was an error with it in some way. So I did what Flying Southerner said to sort of uninstall device and then reboot the PC, but it just didn't turn on. Or at least the camera didn't turn on. So yeah, but something's up with it. Sounds good, Flying Southerner. Not when they're on the metro services into city. I don't think so. So they've got the cameras, CCTV, DOO monitors. Good, James. I've done that before quite a few times actually. You just hold the train and then just turn the passengers. That's literally one way of getting people off the train so they don't have a ticket. You hold the train and get passengers against them. There was a guy once at Bexhill. I held the train at Bexhill because there was an aggressive guy with no ticket, proper, abusing me, shouting, waving his arms and stuff about. I thought he was going to hit me. That's just part of the job. But yeah, so I held the train at Bexhill, and in the end, all the passengers started shouting at the guy, and he got off. Yeah, I've had to hold the train a few times though. Right, here we are. This is Balcombe. Short platform here as well. Orpington. Well, basically anything that stays in London. That would be the metro services. I do actually. I do have a USB hub. Well, I have like a USB. Is it a hub? USB hub? It's a USB, it goes in, plugs in, and it's got like 3 or 4 separate USBs you can then plug in. Is that a USB hub? There's Flying Southerner sent me something where it was one where you could plug it into its own separate socket. Yeah, well, it's a bit annoying north side. Three Bridges next. Not recently into City, no, they've been running fairly well recently. I think we're sending forward, aren't we? There we go. Right, Three Bridges up next. They do. They're southeastern guards on the Red Hill to Tunbridge. That line is really weird. Tunbridge to Red Hill, because Monday to Saturday it's southeastern train guards, but then on Sundays it's southern OBSs. It's like what? It's like a weird mix. I don't know, Nathan. I know they closed them. Not sure about opening though. I don't really know southeastern that well. Oh, that's not good, James. Cool. Oh yeah, Three Bridges up next. Flying Southerner, if you're still about, would you like to do a call after this? And we can, see what it might be. Do they wear... What's that? Oh, hello. What's that? Who wears that? Intercity? Oh, on the Red Hill to Tunbridge. No, it's literally southeastern trains, drivers and guards who run a southern service. It's a really weird, sort of thing. So they'll be in southeastern uniform on a southern train. But then on Sundays, you actually then get southern staff working the route. It's proper odd. Cheers, Flying Southerner. Potentially in City, yeah. Well, it wasn't GTR, but it was part of Govia. wonder if are we going on to the slow? I mean, we probably know by now. Yeah, I think we should be staying on the fast. Awesome, Wesley, awesome. I'm sure it'll be a good video if it's by Richie. And up to 90. A bit up to this part of the route's fairly quick now. Three Bridges, Gatwick, East Croydon, I'd assume. But we got 37 people in, so thanks everybody for coming in tonight. Hello Lady Bird, how are you? Is BML getting a remaster? Probably not. As much as I'd love it to, probably not. Once we sort of get to the southern end of the Thameslink depot, we'll just sort of power off. Hello. I accelerated a bit faster than I was thinking. Got to about 92 there. It's a bit cheeky. Shouldn't be, Dan. Shouldn't be, as we're a Bedford service, so we should just go fast through. I'm sure we should go on the quarry line. I'll start slowing down for Three Bridges. Here's the Three Bridges Thameslink depot. Hello, Southeastern train lover. How are you? Welcome in. We haven't streamed in a long time, Lady Bird. That's probably why. So thanks for coming in. It's been a busy month. I'll have a long platform here at Three Bridges. I haven't Intercity, no. I'm pretty certain that's the one with stops at like all of the little stops. That's Purley, Salfords. Those ones, no I haven't. Actually, I have, but not that part of it. The very last bit of it. And this is Three Bridges. That's probably a Horsham service there in platform 3. Cool. It's quite fun with these Thameslink, so they just whiz into the stations because they're so long. Are we in neutral? Yeah, there we go. This is Three Bridges and we're on time. Not sure, Wesley. My ScotRail are getting 222s? Really? Wow. That'll be cool. What's that, to replace the HSTs? Thanks for coming in. Well, thanks to everyone for coming in, but thanks, Quebec. That's all good, Ladybird. That's all good. Right. Let's see. So we've got Gatwick Airport, and then it should just be East Croydon after that. I thought it was going to say Hawley then. I was like, oh, really? Just go via location, and East Croydon at 15:14. It's been a nice service, this one. Again, apologies it took us a bit of a while to get going. But yeah, the PC sort of just decided to break pretty much. Right, let's get the door shut. Now let's see what I say. Right, that goes like that, and let's get going. So Gatwick Airport next. That's the horn. Hey, man. I've got the BML. I've got one of the ones on. Although the other one I didn't activate. The one which you have to, I think it's the one by Rob S. You have to go and start the mastery and enable the layer on there. I haven't got that one activated as I wasn't signed into Dovetail Live. Could be in City, could be. Potentially. Although, probably not this time of day. Let's be up to Gatwick. So I'm still following that southern service. Caught up to it. Start slowing down. All things cross country live stream. You could do that as a live stream. Do like, was it that one mic 4-1 service where you do 4 parts of it on 4 different routes? Right, slowing down. So yeah, we caught up to something. You can see the plane there coming into Gatwick. Have I been to Brighton recently? For leisure purposes, no. Oh, hang on, we're coming across onto the slow. Oh, okay. What are we coming in? What, platform 2? Maybe? Platform 2? Okay, well, we're coming across the points here. Well, I am off for a few days now, so hopefully we'll do a few more streams. And then on Monday, Monday I'm off, and I think on Monday I can show the new Pace DLC. So that would be quite cool to do. Yeah, coming onto the slow. Stagecoach 7, what, as a bus trip video? I would like to do more bus trip videos, but the thing is my phone is knackered. Like when I first got my phone it was pretty decent. It was that sort of 2 years ago, but the camera on it now is just knackered. It's been well used. What? We're coming back across now. Unless that means we're going into platform 3. Potentially. Yeah, it could mean we're coming into platform 3, which is quite cool. Is that 30? 30. Okay, we're into platform 3. This is unusual. Favourite overground line? Out of the ones in the game, as in real life, don't know, but out of the ones in the game, probably the Watford DC line. So that's on the West Coast Mainline South. This is quite cool, getting put into platform 3. I mean, it can happen in real life, but it doesn't happen very often. Or at least it's not, you know, every service. Usually when the fast lines are shut. Sort of late at night this might happen. Yeah, this is Gatwick Airport. Cool. Right side door release. And set the reverser. Cool. We're still on time. We've got a couple of minutes here at Gatwick. Next to the other one there. Pretty cool. I did do the 1X yet. I haven't been on the 3X yet in Brighton. Yeah, I need to get on the 3X. But the things with the 3X, it always seems really busy. Even when it first started, it seemed busy, which would be quite sort of more harder to record. Hello Adam, how are you? 5-circle partial electrification. Am I excited for it? Live nowhere near it, but I'm sure it'll be cool. Like for the 805, yeah. I mean, it's going to go across 2 routes, so yeah, that'll be cool. I wonder if it'll even go onto the ATS Mac route. Maybe, don't know. Nice, you've got a Vic service there. That one should be waiting, yeah, as we've got the signal. Oh, you've got another train there going up on the slow. That one says check station screens. I'd imagine that one starts here. Oh, yeah, to Bedford. Uh-oh. Someone's in trouble. Hang on. I thought I was going to go for a red light then. it sounded like it was going through. Someone's in big trouble. Why have you done that? So everybody's in trouble for doing that. That's all of the dispatches off track. And that's the driver probably, you know, being investigated for whatever reason, moving from here to there when there's a red signal. Hey Paul, how are you? Welcome in. I can't wave at you because the webcam died, so just imagine I'm waving at you. How you doing, Paul? There goes the slow one. You're in big trouble for doing that. It's like move like a few metres forward, just to get nice and snug up to the red light. Just so another train can fit in the platform. Actually, there is another one behind. Actually, look, you can see it waiting outside. Good to hear, Paul. I'm all right. I'm all right. Yeah. Yeah, that used to happen. Right, let's get the door shut. Let's watch the train leaving, actually. Get up to about 40. Right, let's do that. Next station is East Croydon. Forward. Use the controller. Let's go. And we're off. Full speed, full power. So we have got the 700/1 on here, which is part of the timetable mod. So you get the 12 coaches. That's probably about 40 or so. Let's have a look. 35. There you go. That was a good estimate. Joe will stick to the original overground names. Oh yeah. Yeah, Watford DC line. I still don't really know why they renamed them. Or it's the names they did rename them to. There's so many better names you could rename them to. Watford DC, well, Watford DC, Goblin line, easy. The Olympic line for the North London. But hey ho. You've seen the red light moving eastbourne, East Coast way. Must be an in-game dispatcher. Oh dear. And let's go, full whack. Bit of horn through Hawley. There we go. It's up to 90 for this bit. This is the fast bit now. Let's get another flyby shot actually. Let's zoom ahead. Watch the train going past. There it goes. Well, I think with the 700/1 in the game, because it's basically just the 700, it's using the 700/0, but just basically added on a couple of coaches. So I think it has got less power, this version, because it's got like a couple of less motor coaches. I think that was yeah, I think that's something about this one. So you don't get full power on this one. Hello, Mark. Why did I choose this route? Really, because I wanted to do the controller with it, the TSC-X, and basically it's perfect for the Class 700. Like the throttle stick, the horn is all how it is on the 700. So I thought this would be a good one to sort of do a nice run on. $700 still one of your favourites. It's a good train. Can't believe the 700s that are coming up to 10 years old. Like, you still see them and think that's the new train. Which I suppose it still is new, as opposed to the older Electro Stars. It is nice though. But yeah, East Croydon is the next stop. So yeah, Quebec, thanks for popping in. Take care. See you when I next see you. They did obviously, yeah, they did. And for tomorrow's video, I did it earlier, or recorded it earlier. Tomorrow's video will be on the Hastings line, or the 1066 line on Train Sim Classic. Finally gone back to TSC. You certainly hear them coming, yes. Yeah, I'll be on TSC tomorrow morning as a premiere video, looking at version 2 of the Hastings line. So it's quite a long video for tomorrow, about an hour. Right, let's come down to 80. Speed will drop just after Ellswood. It did mostly, yeah. But we will end once we get up to East Croydon, which will be in about 10 minutes or so. Cheers, Mark. We're up to Red Hill Tunnel. But to be honest, inside they're still pretty decent. The only thing that's really about the 700s is the fact that every toilet has graffiti in it. That's the only downside to them, but they still look pretty nice on the sort of interior wise. Like, you'd still think they're a sort of well, they are a modern train. Nice, Wesley. Well, I doubt they'll be refurbished for quite a while, these trains. Probably never, what, 10, 15 years? Up to 90 again. Yeah, you can tell this route's old though now. Like, it's very visible. I mean, first thing is the lighting. The lighting is the old TSW2 lighting, which is well, dark. Like, you could be playing in the middle of the day on a summer's day, it would still look dark. And obviously the vegetation and stuff is looking pretty sort of old now. Really hope this route does get remastered officially in future. That would be amazing. So it is a genuinely really nice route with a lot of variety. And it's the only rush hour route now which hasn't been upgraded. I just went back to service just 119 years old. Wow. Brilliant. That is pretty, like, cool to think though. Like, the loco's that old. And to think of sort of the people who originally fired it, drove it, which obviously now long gone. It's like, wow. Same train, but years on. Coming up to the Quarry Tunnel, which quite recently had a temporary speed restriction at the northern portal of it. Must have been, what, 15 or 20 miles an hour? The train would slow right the way down in the tunnel for the TSR. It was then made due every time about 2 minutes late into East Croydon. That being a TSR in real life, not in the game. Nice, Wesley, nice. I mean, he does collect his buses, doesn't he? I'm sure one day this route will get remastered. It'll probably just get redone. Get all aboard studios to do it. Yeah, probably their third part would sort of just make a new BML. Maybe set it modern day or something. Or backdate it. Well, probably more modern day, but yeah, I'm sure eventually we will see this route redone, but probably more likely just redone completely. Cool. 90 all of the way to South Croydon, and then drops to 60. Right on the edge now, yeah. So probably more of a case of just the route getting redone by a third party in future. Looks at all aboard studios. Please do it. Should be a Class 180 AP. Surprised there isn't. trains all the way. But no, thanks everybody for coming on this Friday night. Again, I am off for the next few days. I'll be busy sort of tomorrow, but Sunday, Monday and Tuesday could do a stream. Monday probably will be a stream because I should be able to show the new Pacer DLC, which I'm sure you can see Train Sim Drivers in as well. I'm sure he'll be live as well on Monday. Which, if you haven't already, if you haven't checked out Train Simulator Driver, he's a cool guy. He does Train Sim as well, and he's also recently reached 10,000 subscribers. So congrats to Paul. And Paul also does real life trains as well. He tickles them by shoveling coal into them and makes them on fire. Probably quite a bad way of putting it, but yeah. Going up on Purley. And then once we go through Purley Oaks, we'll start slowing down for the 60. Hello McGuinness, how you doing? Welcome in. Awesome, Paul. Good on you. Up to 20k next. He feeds them. Tickles and feeds steam trains. Oh, look at that, look at that. 2 Electro Stars in there and then the 700. Nice. That's the objective of going via Purley. What do you think is the future of this game? I don't know really. We're sort of getting to that stage now, aren't we, where it's been out for coming up to 10 years since the original TSX Heavy Hull. Next year that will be. Well, it's probably over 10 years since they started developing it. Don't know. I mean, obviously we've got Metro Rivals. That's that new, the new game from Dovetail, Unreal Engine 5. I reckon that will sort of be a test bed for maybe an upgraded Train Sim World in future, which will then be Unreal Engine 5. I reckon Metro Rivals is sort of a test to see, well, yeah, sort of a test. So, I don't know. I mean, Train Sim Classic, that's sort of a dead game from Dovetail, but that still gets lots of new content. Don't know, not sure. I definitely think in future Dovetail will make an Unreal Engine 5 realistic train sim. I think Metro Rivals is sort of a test. It is, yeah, that's the one, yeah, Sandpatch Grade. I think there's still a lot of life left in this game. I probably will still get quite a few iterations of it as well. Oh, lovely Paul. Train Simulator 3, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Train Simulator 3 would be an alright title. Well then, how would you repackage it every year? Train Simulator 4 the next year, and Train Simulator 5. What would happen to the old routes? Well, it'd be like Train Sim Classic. They're there, you can play them, but everything would just move on. So it's like saying Train Sim Classic routes, you know, they didn't go over to Train Sim World, they just got remade. Mate, was that on Sandpatch Grade, Wesley? Potentially. Hello Bruno, the Southwest Class 450, we have done that one before. It's not on TSW. Well, it technically is as the 350, but they are a bit different. Oh, oops, I was reading the blimmin' chat, and 45. There we go. Oops, a bit late to that. So my laptop, I'm like the opposite end of the desk. It's like completely looking away from the screen. Yeah, I mean, as from a business point of view, it makes sense to bring out a TSW every year. Gets it, you know, in front of the store page. New people think it's a completely new game. And to be honest, it's quite good even for us. you know, TSW3, TSW4, TSW5, you get 3 routes for the price of what, 1.5. Lots of new trains as well, which is quite sort of is good. It's annoying, obviously, having to download everything again, but yeah, getting sort of 3 new routes for the price of 1 and a bit is sort of pretty decent. Here we are. This is East Croydon. I'll set that to neutral. Well, that was cool. We have done the 450, the actual 450 on Train Sim Classic as well. You came second. You got there before. Beat us, did you? And this would then go up to London Bridge and up through the Thameslink Core. Well, that was a fun service. That was really fun. That flew past as well. But I'm going to leave it there tonight. I'm going to go and see what's happened to the PC. As yeah, the webcam literally died. Like I was just about to go live early. It's setting up at about 7:30, and my keyboard went off. I think I plugged in. Yeah, my keyboard went off. Webcam went off. The mic deactivated. So I reset the PC. Keyboard just basically. I plugged in another keyboard. Didn't work. It all just went wrong. But the webcam seems to still be wrong. Oh, let's lock the doors. Lock doors. There we go. Cool. And there we go. That's that. 40 miles that one, not too bad. 54 minutes. That's the class 700 mod for Train Sim World Brighton Mainline. There we go. Yeah, that's going to be it, everybody. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed it. Links to usual places, Discord, PayPal, merch store, as well as our affiliate link for UK departure boards. It seems like it, Paul, yeah. But the webcam just hasn't revived. It's not come back, which is not any good. But yeah, thanks all for watching. Well, actually, you've seen me doing this anyway. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it, and I'll see you all, well, hopefully soon. See you all. Take care. Thanks for coming in, guys. Have a good evening.